Hey world, it's Raven Shay. What's up? What's up? Man, I had such a hard time getting online a while ago. My computer wasn't connecting to my laptop. Y'all know how it go. My my phone wasn't connecting, my camera wasn't coming on. I couldn't get it going. But now now I got it going. So I'm waiting on people to come up in this thing. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me so we can get going. What's up, everybody? So today we're going to discuss. I just wanted to come on live because I ain't been on live in a minute, and then I get on live and my camera ain't even working. So somebody let me know if you can hear me in the comments. At least let me know if you can hear me, because I let me run my own test. Y'all know when I get to running my test. Okay, you can hear me. Thank you for letting me know you can hear me. Okay, let's get going. We're going to talk about how to stop failing and start winning online. So we're going to talk about, because there's a lot of people that's kind of, they want to get into this space and they want to do this stuff, but they can't figure out how to break through. So we're going to talk about how to stop failing and start winning online. I'm going to wait on a couple of, it seems like when people get the notifications, they come in, they dip off, they jump in, they jump out. But and I can't really tell right now. It's going up and down. Maybe people jumping in and jumping off. But we're gonna go on and get started because I can't wait around. We don't waited too long. I had to go through all that technical difficulty with my laptop. So let's get going. Give it a few more seconds. Oh, let me do this while I'm waiting. How about this? How about we do a little my music? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like and comment. So let's get started with how to stop uh failing and start finally winning. Now, a lot of people are failing online. Let's see. Let me go into my slides. A lot of people are failing online. Let's start with number one. I don't know how I started with number two. Hold on a minute. Let me get all my slides in here real quick. Let me get all my slides in here. Number one, they too emotional. So a lot of people are failing online because they way too emotional about everything. You know what I mean? They got this fear. They feel like they can do it, but they so afraid to lose. They so afraid to fail that they won't even get started good, or they won't push themselves as hard because they too emotional. They got this doubt running. They got negativity going. They got anger going. You know, you're mad at other people for making it because you're not making it. You're mad at other people for, you call it bragging when those people are trying to inspire people. See, those things are keeping you from moving forward. So in order to, we got to realize what we're working with so that we can correct it. If we never realize what it is that we're working with, we can never fix the problem. Some people are just too doggone emotional to generate income from their business. Stop. You can't be being too emotional. You know, you can't let fear take control. You can't let doubt take control. All this negativity. You get mad when you see other people winning because you're not. Guess what? Your time is coming. You just got to be able to understand that everybody not gonna hit on the first try. The first thing you start, if you start the first thing, most times that's not the only thing, that's not the first thing that's gonna hit. When you first start something, that's probably not the thing that's gonna take you to your millionaire stats, because you just starting. So you got to go through a lot of things in order to get to what you're trying to get to. So if you never start because you're afraid to get in front of the camera, afraid to this. What are people going to think about me? What are people going to say? How are people going to respond? It's so many trolls on the internet. If you doing all of that, you're going to never get to the next level, because it's going to be trolls on the internet, whether it's you or a billionaire. It's going to be trolls on the internet. So you can't let that fear stop you from doing whatever it is you need to do. The second thing is they too scattered. People are too scattered right now. They trying to do every single solitary thing at one time. They trying to do every single solitary thing at once. You trying to do this, you trying to do that, you trying to do this. Now, it's okay to do multiple things. Nobody's saying something is wrong with doing multiple things, but you can't do everything at once. You got to get something going first. And then after you get that established, what you do is you turn around and move to the next step. Then you add on to what you already got going. You can't start out everywhere at the same time. You got to plant your seeds in one area, and then after you get that going, then you add on another area. You get one website going, you add another website. You can't run 10 websites at the same time if you ain't got one established yet. You can't run 10 situations at the same time. I want to sell this, I want to sell that, I want to do her, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, I want to sell this, you can't do all of that at the same time if you ain't got one thing to convert. So they just too doggone scattered. The third thing is they too dependent on somebody else. You're too dependent and you want everybody to do everything for you. You cannot expect everybody to do everything for you. You know what I mean? You got to be able to understand that I got to put in some work. If I want this, I have to be able to put in my own work. I got to be able to do what it takes. I got to be able to give it my all. If somebody else is giving you every single solitary thing, they're doing it for themselves. That's their business at that point. If somebody's doing everything for you, then that's their business. That's not your business. So you got to understand, you can't be too dependent on other people. You got to put in your own work so that you can have more control and more leverage over your own products and your own services or your own websites or your own YouTube channels or whatever it is. You can't be too dependent. Now you can depend on companies and platforms to a certain degree. All companies have different things that, they got affiliate programs, they got referral programs. You can depend on them to a certain degree. But if you set yourself up a certain way, you have more leverage because you're not so dependent on the companies. You're always able to maneuver around, negotiate elsewhere because you're not too dependent on one specific situation. The fourth reason, too independent. Okay, so now you listen to somebody, you understand the person, but now all of a sudden you're too independent. You're not plugged in. You don't stay plugged in. You don't stay connected to the very thing that was helping you grow in the first place. So now all of a sudden you lose your connection. You losing your power. You losing your inspiration, your motivation, because you're so independent. You don't want to listen to nobody. Can't nobody tell you nothing all of a sudden. No matter what level you on, you're going to always have to listen to somebody. You're going to always have to be plugged in with somebody. That's how people win on the internet. They are plugged in with other people. Oh, I'm reading the comments. Everybody having a good time. Everybody having a party. What's up, everybody? Everybody having a party? Is anybody paying attention? Is anybody paying attention, or is everybody just having a party? And then also what we going to do is I'm going to really start doing a bunch of uploads. That way, when you have a party, I don't get distracted. You know what I mean? I don't get distracted by the party. When I'm really on here delivering, I don't want to get distracted by the parties. We have our parties on like Friday nights and Saturday nights and everything else. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start doing uploads. That way we can consume it at our own pace. And then the party's going to be on Friday evenings or Saturday evenings. That's what we're going to start doing from there. So what we want to do is we want to think about how to overcome all of this failing. People are failing every single day. And everybody want to just do this and that and that and this, but start putting your business together. Try to take care of business first. It's a season for everything. It's a time and a place for everything. Sometimes it ain't time for this. Sometimes it's time for this. Sometimes it's a time and a place for everything. So in order to start winning, we got to do things that the winners do. So sometimes we educate ourselves. Sometimes we take action on what we learn. Sometimes we over here putting this into practice. Sometimes we over here doing this. Sometimes we communicating in a community, iron sharpens iron, and then sometimes we know when it's time to sit down and listen and learn. It's a time and a place for every single thing. So how to overcome this, we have to learn the appropriate things to do at the right times. That way we can always be winning. See, when we first start out, we don't know what to do. We got to listen to somebody. So if we don't know what to do, somebody's going to tell us, hey, it's just like when you go into kindergarten, you got to learn your ABCs, your 1, 2, 3s. You got to learn it like that. By the time you get into the 12th grade, you're not learning those same things you were learning in the kindergarten. Settle down, stop talking, listen, ABC, 1, 2. You're not learning that no more because you in the 12th grade. So now you already know certain things. So now you operating on this level. So it's certain things we need to learn in order so we can overcome, and then we can grow to the next level, because you can't grow staying at the same level, staying with the same mindset. Everything is with mindset, is every single solitary thing. So as we growing, our mindset is changing. Our mindset is always changing every level we go on. We go to the next level, we're going to get a different mindset. Then we go to another level, we're going to get a different mindset. So we're not going to be doing the same things when we get to this level that we was doing way down here at this level. So it's some things that we have to do in order to overcome this pattern so that we can start getting to that, whatever the goal is for the year. If it's 100,000 a year, if it's 200,000, 300,000, a million, 2 million, whatever it is, certain mindsets got to change in order to get there. So let me go to the next slide. First thing we need to do. Okay, let me get all my slides in here. Hold on, let me get all my slides in here real quick. Because I'm telling you, 2023 is coming. And it's gonna be some different things. I mean, it's some. I see people all the time. They see other people that's saying, I got this, I bought that, I got this, I bought that, or I have whatever. And guess what they say? They bragging. It's not bragging. It's just that if you had it, then you would be talking about it. But since you don't have it, they bragging. They inspiring somebody. One person can say they bragging, the other person, they say they inspiring them. It's just how you choose to take it. All these emotions and getting mad because other people got it, and now you said they changed. They supposed to change. When people start moving to a different level, they are supposed to change. Nobody's supposed to stay the same forever. When you growing and you moving to the next level, you're not supposed to stay the same. So are you mad because they changed, or are you mad because you not? It's time to start deciding what we're going to do with our mindset to make us start changing too, instead of getting mad at the people who are changing and getting mad at the people who are growing, getting mad because people can show checks. Start changing, start growing, and then start showing yours. If you helping other people, if you actually helping other people, then it's certain things that you're going to be doing. And people don't call it bragging. It's not called bragging. So there are certain things that we got to do in order to change our mindset. And the first thing we got to do is get laser focused, set clear and realistic goals, and hone into one thing at a time. We want to hone into one thing and get that going first. So you got to get clear about your goals. What is it that I want to do? Who do I want to serve? What is it that I want to sell? What can I sell that's going to make the most sense right now? And then after I sell this, and I get certain amount, how much do I need to make from this one thing before I move into something else? Do I need to make 10,000 from this one thing before I add on another situation? Do I need to make 50,000 from this one thing before I add on a different situation? What do I need to do? Get focused and get clear about what your goal is. Learn how to set your goals and get clear so that you can get intentional about what you're doing to produce those situations. You got to be intentional, and you got to be clear and laser focused in order to get to the next level. Everything is about taking steps. When you start taking the steps, you get clear and intentional about it. That's how you start actually growing. So like I say, see, and another thing, well, I'm going to talk about in another video. I'm going to talk about that in another video. Here's the next slide. We're going to Stop making excuses and playing the blame game for other people. So when you play the blame game and make excuses, you blaming other people for your failures. You blaming other when you try to join platforms and or you try to join situations and you put in $10 and you expect them to make you $1 million in 30 days and it don't work. First thing you say is it was a scam. It was a scam, or did you actually work? Was it a scam, or did you actually work to do whatever it took? Because nothing, you're not gonna ever pay $10 in nothing and make 100,000 or 50,000 or even 20 for that matter. So we have to understand we got to stop making excuses for ourselves and stop making excuses and stop playing the blame game. If you have your own situation going, you can't blame nobody else for your success or your failures. There's nobody else to blame when you put your own stuff into place. When you get your own website, you can't blame somebody else when their website not working. Facebook go down, you can't blame Facebook when they technology ain't working. When Instagram shut down, you can't blame Instagram because you got your own website that you can control. You can't control Facebook's platform or Instagrams or TikToks or any other platform, but you can control your own website if you're paying for it. Not your free websites. I'm talking about your when you pay for your own hosting and all that type of stuff. So if you when you finally start, hey Tanya, Miss, hey lady, how you been? So you don't want to get into the blame game and making excuses for for your failures. You got to take control of your own future. That's why people build their own websites. If you look at any successful online, what they call them, gurus, marketers, anything, they always have their own .com. They always have their own domain. They're not just, even if they take advantage of YouTube, even if they take advantage of Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Snapchat, I don't care what it is, they take advantage of those websites and they also have their own website. Nobody's with that's moving to other levels is solely dependent on all these other platforms as their websites. So you have to learn that when you're trying to grow to the next level, you're going to stop making excuses and start taking control. That's why you invest in your own website. You're not investing in my website. You're not investing in this person's website. You investing in your own .com, myname.com, mybusinessname.com. I need my own .com so that I can start having more control and leverage, because it's more things, more opportunities are open when you build your authority on the internet. When you build your own authority, there are more opportunities that come with that. When brands are ready to work with you and brand is looking at you, they may have found you on YouTube. If you have something that you talking about, quality or whatever, they may have found you on YouTube. When they ready to start working, they're not just going to ask you for your YouTube. When the brands are ready to work with you, they're not just going to ask you for your YouTube. Hold up. They're not just going to ask you for your YouTube. They're going to ask you, what's your website? They might ask for other social media links. It depends on what they have to offer. Whatever they offering, they're going to find out what you have that promotes what they have to offer. So what's associated with some places may ask you for your TikTok. Some places may ask you for your Instagram. It depends on what you are saying that you talk about in your videos, however they found you. You talking about this, they may say, what's your LinkedIn? You talking about this, they may say, can I see your Instagram? Can I see your TikTok? Because they're going to ask you according to what they have and if what type of audience that you have, and so they can see if they want to get in front of your audience. If they want to get in front of your audience, it's not just about I have this many people on my page. If the audience ain't targeted enough, if you're just talking about every single thing all the time, different ways, you don't have a special way to say, hey, this is my audience for this. This is my audience for this. If you don't have that, because you don't have nothing segment. You got to segment your list. You got to be able to say, this is the audience for this. So when they ready to work with you and they ready to send some money your way, they know how many people they can get in front of for this particular situation. They don't want to get in front of a bunch of people looking for a bunch of stuff. That's not what they look. When brands are looking at you, they looking at something targeted. They say, I see this. When they send the email or when they send you something, they're going to say, I see that you have an audience based around so and so. We would like to place an ad to get in front of your audience. We would like for you to make a video around this because you have this audience. We would like to know your demographics for this audience. We would like to know, they want to know certain things because they need to know if it's worth getting in front of your audience or not. When you have an audience and you talking about this over here, then they'll say something like, right now, we don't see how this will fit with what we have. When you get more people in this particular part, then come back to us and we can discuss it. If you don't have enough people in this particular situation and you trying to get a financial offer, you trying to get going with finances, and you talking to this finance company, they come over here and see all you talking about over here is the gossip channels or the celebrities or something like that. They see this is what you're talking about. We don't see how this is going to align with our finance related product. When you get another situation and you got more stuff, when you got more stuff talking about this, then come back to us and maybe we could put our offer with you. But if you don't have this right now, unfortunately, this is how the stuff go. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to partner with you on this. Come back when you got, so that's the importance of knowing who you're getting in front of and knowing who you're talking to. That way, when you reach out to brands or when brands reach out to you, when they ask for more stuff, they're going to ask for more things. They're not just going to ask for that one thing that they see. When they see that and they ask for more stuff, you'll be able to say, hey, I got this right here and this is what I have. And these are my numbers. This is what I produce. This is how long I've been doing it. You have that type of stuff so you can start working your numbers with them. So at this point, they're not telling you. They'll tell you what they can afford to pay or if they'll pay or whatever. They're going to tell you that. And you can say, well, no, I want this, or, well, yes, let's do it. Either way, but you'll have more control once you start building yourself in a certain way. You got to build yourself in a certain way in order to make all these things happen. So let's go to the next slide. I was trying to have all my slides, but we know we had all this stuff going. You got to learn how to celebrate with others. You got to learn how to celebrate when you see other people winning, instead of getting mad, jealous, angry, talking about they bragging and talking about this and that. Instead of doing all of that, you got to learn how to celebrate other people's success. Because the more you surrounded with people that's successful, that's doing and winning, then the more you're going to start. You might take on some of their actions. You might start hustling like them. You might start really getting into your production. You might start really, and then guess what? It's going to rub off on you because you surrounded with success. Stop being jealous and that, they bragging, they brag, that's not the seeds you want to plant. You don't want to plant those type of seeds. You want to learn how to celebrate with others. You want to learn how to say, oh, girl, you did that. Oh, girl, congratulations. Congratulations. It's not hard to say congratulations. It's not hard to say, oh, girl, you doing it. Oh, so-and-so. Oh, good. You go, girl. It ain't hard to do that. Celebrate with other people. You know what I mean? You want to celebrate with other people. You don't want to be hating on people. On the cool, you mad because you just not doing it. You're not doing it right. No, my time is coming. I'm next. You know what I mean? I stay close enough. I'm next. If I stay close enough, I stay in the loop. I'm next. Because I'm learning something that I didn't know. So if I'm learning something that I didn't know, I ain't got no choice but to be next. If I keep doing what they doing and I see them winning and they doing like this and I'm in the same area, guess what? I'm next. Don't be hating. Don't look at the glass as half empty. Look at the glass as half full. So you want to learn how to celebrate with others in order to start winning. Let me go to the next slide. Oh, so that's kind of all I wanted to talk about today is you want to be able to shift the mindset. We want to shift our mindsets. And when we shift our mindset, you don't know how fast you can actually change your situation and grow from it. You don't know how fast you can do that. You can really change your situation and grow when you just change your mindset. First, it's just changing a mindset. Believe it. You know how many people that don't believe that they can actually do it? It's a lot of people that don't really believe. They believe it a little bit. They got a little thought. They saying, They know it's something to it. They know it's something to it. Oh, hit the button, y'all. Hit the button. They know it's something to it. They feel like it might work, but they might not think it'll work for them. Why is it working for everybody else, but it won't work? It's a mind thing. It's something in your mind that's telling you this. It's a mind thing when you saying, this person can do it, but I don't know if I can do it. You know what I mean? It's a mind. If this person can do it, you can do it. If this person can do it, you can do it. But we just got to learn how to stop depending on certain things and put ourselves in a certain position. We still depend on the platforms. We still like the extra money from the platforms. But like with Facebook right now, I'm demonetized with Facebook right now for having some music on my page that they provided me with. Now, right now, I ain't doing them, just going through, waiting on them to review it because it wasn't nothing. But it wasn't even no music I posted recently. It was something that was done a long time ago. So that the bots are going back all the way from, you never know how long they going back. And they finding things on people, some stuff that people have promoted. It's some stuff that comments people made on their Facebook page. They made a comment 5 years ago. The bots is scanning these sites, and all of a sudden they demonetized for a comment they made on somebody's page 5 years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Because guess what? Facebook platform, Facebook do it how they want to do. Oh, why is they doing this? It ain't, look, you play by the rules or get demonetized. So if you ain't playing by the rules, guess what? These are new rules. If they came back, they went back 5 years and got you for that, just go back, delete all the stuff from 5 years ago and keep it moving and say, hey, look at my stuff now. Make sure it's clean enough. And then you get back in the game. You don't keep crying about it and either you're going to get back in the game or you ain't. You know what I mean? But you always, if you got your own platform and your own stuff that you control, it's affecting you, but it's not affecting you as if you didn't have your own stuff. So when you always have your own .com, it's going to still affect you. There's people out there that they be connected with platforms and then something happen and they lose thousands and thousands of dollars in overnight because some companies may shut down. Some companies may go through this. Some companies may go through all this type of stuff and they lose a whole situation, but they still can hang on because they got their own .com that was making them some money. They got their own stuff. They got a website over here that they actually invest in that was making them some money. Now, it may not have been making as much as over here. It could have been making more, but they may lose a significant chunk. But as long as you got your own so-and-so .com, .net, .info, .org, whatever, .biz, whoever, you got that, you always got something to hold on to that you can build. And then as you grow that, you can see why you don't want to focus so much on that. Sometimes these things could be the best thing that ever happened to you because you was losing focus and you was so focused on that you wouldn't even focus on this no more. You know what I mean? So some things could actually be for your benefit. Well, get back focused on this because you done lost that over here. This wasn't a lot anyway. The Facebook money was not a lot after they changed the rules. They changed the rules from $14 per 1,000 views to 40 cents per 1,000 views. You don't think that's a change? When you can make 100,000 views and make this amount and then multiply 100,000 views and then divide it by $14 per 1,000 views and then do that for 40 cents per 1,000 views and see the difference. And then you'll see when you're getting 100,000 views, these people now they got to make 1 million views just to get. No, build your own stuff. You can make that with one sale. You know, you can make that with 1 or 2 sales on your own stuff. When you have more control and you working with companies that, do different things, you can make that. Just build your own brand. It's easy to depend on somebody else. Like when I put out products, the product I put out now, it's a planner, a printable planner so people can print their own planners, plan their own success. So now it's just a planner. You want to plan, you want to write the vision to make it plain. You want to plan your future. You want to make sure that you setting your goals and doing all this stuff and following this questionnaire. That's what I'm selling. This is the kind of stuff I sell to help people get from point A to point B. So those things, I control that. I control if it's going to be $27 or $37 or $10 or $100. I control that. So I can't control if Facebook decides they want to go from $14 to 40 cents. I can't control that. I can control if I create something, and I can charge. If I decide to start buying wigs and selling wigs, if I pay $10 for the wig, I control if I charge $40 or $50 for the same wig. I control that. I don't control it if I depend on everybody else for everything else. So, but you know what that means when something like this happens? Now you got to start believing in yourself enough to do it. Now you can't blame somebody else. You got to start actually believing in you, because you got to believe that you can make the sales of whatever you put out. Now it's a whole different ballgame, because who is it to blame if I don't win? Who am I going to blame if I ain't winning? Because guess what? It's my product. So what am I going to do when it ain't selling? I got to go back to the drawing board and make sure that okay, so what's happening in the world ain't selling. Let me go back to the drawing board. Let me revamp this thing. Let me refigure this out. I got to believe in me a little bit more. I can't be believing in other people as much, because now I ain't got nobody to blame for when I lose. Who can I blame? You can't blame nobody but yourself. That's what makes you go back to the drawing board. That's what makes you go harder. That's what makes you put out another product, or write another blog post, create another video. Either way, it's all the same thing. You create one video, ain't nobody watching, ain't nobody taking action. What did I do wrong in this video? Why are people not watching past 30 seconds? Why are people dropping in, coming out? Why are people not buying anything from what I'm talking about? Now I got to look at me. People don't want to look at themselves. People want to point the finger at everybody else. They don't want to look at themselves. Now I'm forced to look at me. When I create these videos, I'm forced to look at me. How can I do it better? When I create these blog posts, I'm forced to look at me. How can I get more traffic to my people? Ain't coming from here to here. What am I doing to where they won't come from here to here? I got to look at me. Or people come from here to here, but they don't do nothing when they get here. What's wrong there? What am I doing wrong? Now you forced to look at yourself a little bit more. Now you forced to look at your mistakes. You can't blame nobody else, because ain't nobody else making them but you. Now that's how you grow. You only grow when you can start looking at yourself and start seeing what I'm doing wrong. What am I doing wrong? That's how you grow. When the first, this ain't the first, where is my doggone, where the next one? When people create stuff, I can't pull it. I got some everywhere. I got well, look, hold on. Let me get this one. This one here, this is the printable one. It didn't start with a printable one. It started with the green one. Now it started with the yellow one. It started with the orange one. Then it went to the green one. The planner. This is a printable planner. It didn't start like this. It didn't start printable where other people can download it and print it off. Everybody wins. It didn't start out with just like somebody that decide they want to print it, they download it immediately. They can print it off immediately. They don't have to wait on Amazon. They don't have to wait on nothing. And they can print the pages off as they need it. So now it turns into, it could be your 30-day planner. It could be your 365-day planner, because what? You printing off the pages. You could need more of this page in the planner than the other page in the planner. So you might decide, I need more of this. So you print these pages off more. Somebody else may decide, okay, I need to do more of this. I print these pages more. So everybody's actually winning because it's printable and people can print at their own pace. You might need more of something than somebody else, but it's all templates. That's why I came up with the printable. Now, the physical planner, people are saying the physical planner, it still works because people saying, I don't feel like going through all that. I just want a book. Just give me the book. That's why you have multiple situations, that you put yourself in a situation where you have multiple products, or you recommend multiple products, because people absorb in different ways. So then you have the physical planner, and people say, okay, well, I'd rather wait on Amazon. It only take a day anyway. I'll get mine off Amazon. I just want the book. I don't want to print nothing. I don't want to download nothing. I don't want to have to do this and do that. Just give me the book. It's already done for me. And then I'm up. Guess what? That works for those type of people. Now you got something for two different types of people. People who want to just have it already done for them, and then people who want to do it themselves. Now you can cater to two different audiences, but it's the same exact product. So now everybody's still winning, because these people getting what they want this way. These people getting what they want this way. Then you have to learn how to just grow your stuff like that. If you don't have your own stuff to grow, then guess what you do? You connect with people that already got the stuff and you start pushing that if you believe in it. And you don't push things just for money. You push things because you actually believe in it. And then you'll start making money because you really believe this thing will help somebody else. That's how you start doing that. Oh, thank you, Josh Hawkins. You're so sweet. Hold on, let me show y'all this. I'm gonna have to go around for a little bit, but hold on, let me show y'all this. Let me show y'all this. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Okay. I should have had this together. I should have had this together before I got on live, but I didn't know it was gonna go in this direction. But anyway, so how it started out. This is how it started. This was the first one I ever made. So what I do, I made this one. You have to do something. You got to do something first. So I made this one. And then guess what? How can I make this better? Okay, this one is good, but how can I make it better? Then you make another copy and you say, it's almost the same, but it's just, this one is the revised, the updated. Then you come out with this one. Okay. Oh man, I love this one. This one right here, this is it right here. This every time you do something, this is it. This is the one. Every time you do something, this is the one. This is the one that's gonna make you every time. From the first thing all the way to the 100th thing, it's always the one. And then I was like, and then so every year you coming up with the one. Every time you come up with something new, it's the one. Then I was like, man, but I need something printable. I need something printable. I need some. Then it came to this. So now you got, they can still buy this one. They can still buy this one. They can still, all of them gonna help. Now I took this one off the shelf. I took this one off of Amazon, but this one is still on Amazon because this one works. Network marketers get this one. Salespeople get this one. Independent people get this one. Content marketers, content creators get this one. But now, because this one is the newest, now people can get this one. They like downloading stuff. They like printing their own, going at their own pace. People like that type of stuff. So you want to be able to serve your community with what they want and what they need. So now you got two ways to serve your community. You just keep getting better and better. As good as you can do it, you keep getting better and better at your own pace. Find out how you can do everything that you've done. What that mean? It means you got to do something. You got to find out how you can do what you've done better. Then the stuff that worked even a year ago still can be after. But if something comes, it's updated. This ain't no book. This is a planner, so it ain't no book. So it ain't really nothing. It's if new platforms come out or new something come out, all I can do is update it and turn around and put it back out there. Because now I got a foundation. You don't even have a foundation if you ain't started nothing. When you write a blog post, that's your foundation. Then something else come up. If you write another one similar to that, you still got a foundation, an outline. When we used to write papers in school, what did they tell us to do? Start with an outline. First, you start out with your outline because your outline is your foundation. But if you don't never start nothing and all you're doing is posting videos or you're just doing, then you never get that solid foundation set to where you can build on it and grow. If you're trying to set a goal, you got to be able to do what it takes to reach the goal. Doing this is not going to reach the goal that you set. The things don't align, they don't match up. So you got to learn how to, hey y'all. You got to learn how to do the things that align with the goals that you actually set. So let me go ahead and, if y'all want to see this, and I know some people they ain't trying to see this, but I got my 6-figure strategy class coming up on the 19th. So if you go to rayvonshay.com/masterclass, that's the offer to the 6-figure strategy masterclass. That's the ticket right there. If you want to register and you want to apply, you can always go to the 6-figure strategy class and apply for that. That's going to be live. It's going to be the only live for that one. And after that, it's going to be on demand. Everything is going to be on demand after that one day. So that one day is going to be live. You'll be able to ask questions and everything. And everything after that is going to be on demand. 6-figure strategy. This is how you lay your foundation. How do you set yourself? This is not guaranteeing a certain day it'll happen. This is not guaranteeing, but this is showing you how to actually lay your foundation and how to do things. Even if you don't want to come up with your own products, you can connect yourself with companies that got products, but you have to have the solid products. You can't just have a fly by night. Do you know how many products are on the internet that's scammy or that's not delivering the value that they say they're going to deliver? What you want is you want to deliver the type of value that'll get people to come back for the next piece of value, that'll get somebody to come back for another piece of value, that'll get somebody to want to come to your conference to see you in person. That's what you want to deliver, that kind of value to where people want to show up and be with you whenever you, because they know you're going to actually give them something. You know, that's what you want. You want to be able to, let me take this off now because I done had it on there long enough. But you want to start putting yourself in a position to deliver stuff, your quality content. I don't care if you're writing blog posts. I don't care if you're doing a podcast. I don't care if you're doing videos, even if you're doing Instagrams and Facebook posts or whatever. But you want people to be able to come back to you every time they see you drop another TikTok video or whatever. You want them to be able to go back and look at that one and see what the content you put out on that one. And then if you drop shorts and if you drop whatever you drop it, the goal is to get people coming back. The goal is to get people to coming back and taking action with you. This time, okay, this one was this. They might start out with a lower ticket situation. Then they might go up to a higher ticket situation. They might, but they every time they come, they get something that they didn't get the first time because they always getting more and more value every time you do another situation, whatever you're doing. That's what you want. You want repeat. It's always better to have a repeat customer. It's easier to get a repeat customer than to get a new customer. It's easier, 10 times easier. You can get it takes a while to get a new customer. New customers, they go through everything under the sun waiting to decide that they want to buy. A repeat customer already know what you give, already know what you got to offer. So it don't take them long to figure out if they want to buy or not. They just need to make sure what you got and is it going to help me in this situation. They don't have to go through all of that extra stuff. They just want to know, do I need this for this situation? And they just need to align that, connect those dots. They don't have to sit up and figure out, oh, am I going to lose my $10? Am I going to lose? Oh, is it going to work? Oh, is it not? Is it a scam? Oh, is she going to disappear with my 5 cents? They don't have to do that. So, you know what I mean? Like, because they repeat customers, they already been there. They already had that experience. So you don't have to go through all that, what you went through with the other people. So you got to know your type of customers and you got to know what you're dealing with in order to make sales. Yeah, so y'all, it's a lot to do. 2023 is fast approaching. It's like put yourself in a position. Start bank on yourself. If you bank on yourself, you ain't got nobody else to blame. You can't blame nobody else when you're banking on you. You can connect with other people. You can connect with companies and things like that. But when you build your site and you start promoting you, who you gonna blame? Nobody. Promote yourself. Promote you. Promote your company. Promote your brand. Promote this and that, and then connect with other things on the back end. Promote you. Or if you believe in something enough, and they paying commissions or whatever, and you believe in something enough, then you can promote that company or that brand or whatever. But you want to promote yourself if you want more control over everything. Do you think people are creating products to give you all the money if you promote it? They're not going to give you all the money if you promote it. So if anybody have a problem with promoting other people's products because they so busy trying to count the other person's money, it's a level and a mindset that even make you think like that. That's why they have platforms that's already set up to do this type of stuff where these people don't even worry about that. A new product came out, these people finna start promoting it because they know it's a good product. They don't have to convince people like that because these people are here for this particular reason. So start banking on you. Bank on yourself. Anybody got some questions? Anybody want to have a party now? Now we can have a party. Come on with it. Come on with it. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. Ain't nobody got nothing to say. Y'all don't want to say nothing. When it's time to say something, you don't want to say nothing. When it's time to have a good time, you don't want to have a good time. When it's time to have a good time, oh, look at here. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share. Tell your friends to tell your friends. Tell somebody to tell somebody. Do all that good stuff. Because guess what? I'm going to be doing a lot more uploads. I'm not going to be doing as many lives on here. I've been saying that, but I've been kind of going live just to kind of, because I need to be going live anyway, a little bit every now and then. But I'm going to start doing way more uploads than lives. So you'll be able to still catch everything. But man, you got to just believe in yourself. Like a lot of people, they believe, but they just don't believe in themselves. Like you believe, like it's a non-believing believer. You could be a believer, but you a non-believing believer when it comes to you. You don't want to believe in everybody but you. Like if the job is paying you, you believe the job that'll pay you the money, but you don't believe that you can be the person that pays out the money. Don't be the person that just only believes that they can get paid the money, but they can't pay the money. I always said, like when I first started my own business back in 2001, when they were saying, like, do you want a paycheck? Paycheck to paycheck. I want to write my own paychecks. I don't want somebody to always give me a paycheck. I want to be able to write my own paychecks. That's the way I think. Get more of that type of thing. It calls for you to believe in yourself. It calls for you to say, I can do this. I can create a product. If I can't create no product, I don't want it. Some people don't even want to create products, but I can promote a product. Oh, let me look. Oh, what's the question about affiliate? So I can promote a product if I believe in a product. Some people do not want the headache of creating a product. It's a headache creating products. Some people don't want that headache. So some people would rather just promote other people's products because you can make millions and millions of dollars promoting other people's products and just getting paid that commission, whether it's 30%, 20%, 50%, 10%, whatever it is. You can get paid a lot of money just by recommending and referring. It's all about learning how to speak good about other people. What's the question about affiliate? I'm here. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, I actually have a list of let me see, let me see my link. I just sent this link to somebody else the other day. Hold on, let me see what it is. I'll be back to your question, Pichelle. Is it steps? Let me see. Because what I do, the King's Queen, what I do is I don't get my hosting from GoDaddy. I register all my domains with GoDaddy, but I don't get my hosting from GoDaddy. It's just a thing. You don't get your hosting. You just do everything different. It's a certain way you got to do everything. So you got to get your domains with GoDaddy, and then you get your hosting, and then you're gonna choose between these two. I'm gonna send you a link so you can choose your hosting. Matter of fact, go join. If you go join, is it costly to promote you as affiliate? Oh no, see, okay, hold on. Let me answer the King's Queen first, and then let me answer. It's not steps. What was? Oh, it's called How to Start a Blog. Okay, so hold on. Okay, this is for the King's Queen. Click this link, and then you'll watch the videos that explain all of this type of stuff in detail, and then you'll be able to go to that. Now I use, and it's gonna tell you when you click the link. If you're still on here, I can't tell you still on here. When you click the link, it's gonna tell you. I use HostGator. I use HostGator for a specific reason, but I use GoDaddy to register all my domains. So all my domains, your domain should only cost you $12 a year. You only get your domain for 1 year or whatever. You're welcome. Thank you so much for asking. You get your domains from GoDaddy, but you never get your domain from the same place you get your hosting. I don't know why. It's just got to be able to. It's more about how you keep control of your stuff. So then, because if you ever make a move, you want your domains registered with the best domain company. You want your hosting registered with the best hosting. You want everything registered with the best company for that particular situation. This is what people don't understand. Like a lot of people, they don't understand that we do it because certain companies on the internet, they specialize in certain things. So when you get your, like Wix, it's a good it's nothing wrong with these platforms, but it's certain things that you can do when you go this way that you might can't do when you go that way. And then, so since I know some things that we gonna need to be doing in the end, I'm trying to set everybody up from the beginning, from wherever they start, like this. Go with this company, because when you go with this company and click on my link so I can get the credit for it, but when you go with this company, I can teach you what the plugins you need. I can teach you what the things you need in order to make your business run smoothly. So when you on the internet promoting and all this type of stuff, it's things that you need to make your website run faster, and all of this, your caching plugins, all this type of stuff that you need. And if you register with Wix or anybody else, I don't work with those platforms, so I can't just smoothly teach you how to do things because I don't work with those companies. So I show you exactly how mine is structured so that you can go on and structure yours the right way when you start out. And then I do get the credit for it when you go through my link and get your hosting. I do get the credit for it. And then you can decide if you want to pay monthly or annually. You do save better when you pay annually, but some companies, see, some of these affiliates, they only push this type because they don't want to give you no choice if you promote monthly or annually. They want to give you, but see, I just do it. I'm gonna do it the way I do it because I want you to go ahead and start winning as soon as possible. I still want the credit. I ain't gonna lie, but this is the way I structure mine. Is it costly to? You don't have to pay nothing to promote me as an affiliate. Nothing at all. It's free. All you got to do is actually sign up with the platform that I'm on, and then I'll give you the link to sign up with the platform. And then what happens is when you get on the platform, okay, this is for P Shell. Then when you get on the actual platform, it gives you a link to my product. The link to the product, that's your link. So whenever you start promoting my product, you promoting your link. So whenever people come in through your link, then guess what? You get coded. I think your cookie lasts on their computer like 60 days. So if somebody come to my product, so say for instance, you decide you want to start promoting this planner. I think it's on sale for like $27. It's a printable planner. You start telling people, hey, you want to get the printable planner? Instead of you sending them to the website directly, you're going to send them to your link. Your link is going to kick them over to the website. It's coded. As soon as they hit their website with your link, it's a cookie that's dropped on their computer or whatever, and it's coded. They don't have to buy that day. They can buy 30 days later, 20 days later, 60 days later, and it's still going to give you the credit for it because they came through you. And then even if they didn't buy that day, you're going to still get the credit whenever they buy. So now you just keep on promoting your link, And then some people going to be taking action immediately and some ain't. And on this one, it pays, it pays 50%. So it's $27, whatever it is, you do the math. So it's $27 right now. It's because they can download it themselves. It's all like pages in here. I can't show some of the pages because some of them filled out. But okay, they got their affirmations up in here. It's some stuff. I can't show all the pages because I done used all my pages. But like it got their little worksheet things that they can print out, and if they work on YouTube more, they can print that out, stuff like that. And then so they winning because if they need 365 days worth of, I just found you and just got a okay, well, congratulations. Hold on, let me put this up so I can read everything. I need to learn how to get the views, but I'm glad to hear some tips on all of that. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Congratulations to you. Yeah, you want to, the reason why I'm saying this, and I don't know how long you've been on here, but I'm just going to say this little part. The only reason why I'm saying this is because I got demonetized with Facebook Reels. It wasn't nothing I did. It was just, I was using music from the Facebook platform. They demonetized me. I already know I'm going to get it back. I'm not tripping on getting it back or nothing like that. This ain't my first rodeo. When you don't been making money online so long, you're going to be getting kicked out of programs and getting them back and getting, you know what I mean? Like you're going to get booted from some things. So you just kind of know the process. You don't really panic, but it's always good to have your own stuff because you don't want to have them have control over everything. So this is one stream of income. Yeah, you need your other stream of income, but you still got 3 others over here. So you ain't really tripping like that. Now, if it was the way it was when they was paying $14 per 1,000 views and I lost it, I probably would be more upset. But I'm not because they only paying me 40 cents per 1,000 views. So I'm not really upset, but I still want it back. But that's just the reason why I keep trying to tell people to build their own stuff. So if you want to learn how to do all this, you know what I'm coming up with I'm gonna do a free, okay, look, I'm gonna do a free course. This is gonna be a little small course. I'm working on it right now, as a matter of fact. So let me see. I ain't put it up yet because I'm still putting it together. I'll do a free course showing you how to, like start from the very beginning stages of I ain't never done nothing on the internet. I'm just new to it. I'm only monetized with Facebook. I'm only monetized with Instagram. I don't know nothing else. This is all I know. That kind of stuff. Oh, Pichelle said, congratulations. We're going to take you from I'm only monetized with Facebook, I don't know nothing else, to, man, I got a solid business on the internet and I run my own business and I'm monetized with Facebook and I'm monetized with Instagram and I'm monetized with TikTok and I'm monetized with YouTube. That's what we're trying to take you from. Not just this, but we want to all the areas. That way your main thing is your main thing and then all this stuff is extra. That's what we want. That's what we, I just listened to your other video, but oh, okay, yeah. Well, look, I'm gonna let you go to. Hold on. Let me see how I can do this. No. Go here. Let me see. RayVonShay.com. I should have had all this together, y'all. I ain't had out. I wasn't planning on doing all this. So if you go to RayVonShay.com and then click on the start now, or let me see, RayVonShay.com, and click on the start here, turn your content into profits. It's going to take you to a free cheat sheet. So then you'll download the free cheat sheet, but then you'll be on my list. The whole main goal for me doing that part is for you to get on my list so I can be able to email you when the things is ready. So that's the whole thing. You just downloading that free cheat sheet, and then that way you on my list, and then I can start emailing you when the stuff is ready, the free courses are ready, and all that type of stuff. And then you get that going, and then we'll be able to stay connected when I do other views. When I do other videos or upload something else, you'll be getting notifications of the stuff. And then also click like and subscribe and do all that other good stuff so you can do all that good stuff. And then if you're ready to really, it just depends on, I don't know who on here and who doing what. So I always got to reach. If you want the 6-figure strategy, because some people are farther along and some people just, okay, they got this part going, they got that part going. If you want the 6-figure strategy class, it's coming up. Go to RayVonShay.com/masterclass and sign up for that. Because that one, man, I'm telling you, we getting ready for 2023. Ain't nobody playing. So that's all. That's it. That's all. And yeah, she said, hold on. She said, yes. And thanks for the congrats. So, so we all really, really going to the next level. You know what I mean? So everybody's going, people are doing their own thing. Everybody doing something different. Everybody's doing this and that. But guess what? We all growing. That means that's why you got iron sharpens iron. That's why you have communities, and that's why you have people to encourage each other, because you don't want to be the one that's jealous of other people for winning. You don't never want to be that person. You don't never want to be that person that's jealous because somebody else is winning. That's not cute. It's not cute to be jealous when other people is winning. That ain't cute. Yeah, don't nobody want to be jealous of nobody winning. You celebrate with people that's winning. You know what I mean? You celebrate with those people. So y'all, I wanted to get on here and come and say that type of stuff, and I might come back on. No, you know what? I ain't gonna say that. I'm finna shoot some actual videos so I can upload some videos, and then I might, you know what? Just depending on how I'm feeling. I can't never give a time because I'm always when I try to give a time, I be late. I ain't had no job since the '90s, so I don't know how to be on time. But when I finally get on here, I get doing good when I finally get online. But y'all take some action. The links are in the description. RayvonShay.com is my website. I'm Rayvon Shay on every single platform: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all the platform, every platform out there. If we know about it, I'm Rayvon Shay on it. Pinterest, but you know I ain't gonna check no Pinterest account. I'm not gonna check no Twitter. I'm only gonna check my Instagram DMs and my Facebook messages. Those are the only two that I check. Do your Just do your thing. Oh, okay. I try. You know, I be. You know what I said I'm gonna have one day a week. Now I did say I'm gonna have one day a week to where I just get up and do my dances and do all that type of stuff. But I'm trying to find me a new. Now here I am. You know, again, I be wanting a new wig every day. So oh yeah, y'all gonna like the. Oh, thank you. You know what? I didn't even know you be on here, the King's Queen. But glad you came. And you know what? It took me so long, but I kind of combed my hair a little bit. But I got to figure out I'm gonna buy me another wig. I got to find me something else to put on. I can't deal with this. I got another one in there. Matter of fact, I got another one in there. So you know what? To change it up, to change things up a notch, I might just come on with a different look this evening. I'm gonna change my hair, and that's it. I ain't gonna change my shirt or nothing like that. I'm just gonna change my hair and come back on as a different person. But I'm glad y'all are paying attention because it's only one way to actually kind of do this thing, and you want to set yourself up for the big wigs. You want to set yourself up for, like, you may not be thinking about it right now, but it's so many other things that you can do once you get it going. You know, you got sponsorships, brand deals, all type of things that you could be doing. People might start contacting you for this and that. You never know what people gonna contact you about, and you want to be ready. They say, stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. Have your stuff together already. Yeah, celebrate all day for others. I do social media for years, been doing lives for years. Every day is a learning process, and if Facebook will stop changing everything every day, I mean, that's the truth. Facebook changing everything every day. Uh-huh. Yeah, we gonna do some new hair. Yeah, we gonna have to go and get some new hair up in this camp because this ain't working. But that's true. But see, that's the benefit of having your own stuff because Facebook. You see, we see how fast. You know, yesterday we woke up and a lot of people had lost their Instagram accounts, or they thought they lost them anyway. They were suspended. People was losing. They thought that some people accounts got deleted. A lot of that type of stuff happened just yesterday. Everybody was in an uproar because people don't be wanting to start all over from scratch when they lose something on a platform. You know how hard it is to start from scratch when you build your own stuff. Even if you lose everything from that platform, you kind of sort of got yourself a foundation of I can email these people and say, hey, I'm getting ready to go live, so and so. They may not catch it when I'm live. They may catch it after I'm live, or they may turn around and catch some other videos. It just reminded them of me, period. They may not even catch this live. They may not catch this live till this weekend sometime because that's just how people are. They probably not going to catch it at the. But I can always email people and say, hey, I just went live, so and so. I'm live. I'm going live. They may meet me there. They may catch me later. They may turn around and look at a totally different video that I wasn't even promoting in that email. I got people to email. So that's how you build your stuff up. Just stick with me. Stick with me. Stick with me. And so just stick with me, y'all. Stick with me. So anyway, if you want to come to the how much are your classes? I mentioned it. I've done so many different classes. Okay, so this one is $97 actually. This six-figure strategy class is $97. It's kind of sitting at RayvonShay.com/masterclass. It's the link. Hold on, let me put the link in here. MASTERCLASS. This is basically teaching how to lay this foundation the right way in the flow of your if you lay your foundation the right way. So this is what this is teaching. Hold on. Let me find how to get myself back on the screen. Okay, I just put the link in here. Okay, that's the link right there. But let me get back on the screen. How do I get back on the doggone screen? Oh, here I am. So this is basically teaching how to lay this foundation the right way to set it up for success. So when you start doing your business, you have to set everything up the certain type of way, and then when you start setting it up, then your follow-up system, your how you connecting to things, and what's the possibilities, and what your numbers are looking like, and how to structure. It's a time frame. No, this is a November the 17th. This the first one. It's going to be live November the 17th. That's going to be a live. And then after that, it's going to be on demand. So anything after that, it's going to be on demand, and people will be able to just register anytime and just take the course by themselves. But the first one, then you get to actually be in the live presentation, ask questions, just like this. It's exactly, my classes go like this. I don't do Zoom classes. My classes go exactly like this, and you'll be able to ask questions the exact same way. So whichever way you want to do it, because I'm going to be here. So this is exactly how they go. The live streams just like this or whatever. And then you'll be able to ask questions. But the first 2 hours is just me teaching, you know what I mean? With the slides and everything. And then after that, you ask the questions or whatever. After that, then it goes up on the website and it goes for on demand. And it'll be continuous for everybody else to come in. So that's how they go. And so, so we want to set our foundations up to where we can kind of, a lot of people be saying, have you ever seen this on the internet? They saying, if I had known then what I know now, if I had known this, that's the stuff that's true. The people that's actually teaching the classes, they done been in it for a while. And if they had known this part, somebody else can just take advantage of that part and start there. No sense of going through all that to where you have to say, if I had known this. You don't want to say that. You want to just go on and start here, because it's always going to be something that if you had known. But if you can eliminate a lot of that stuff, you can get there a lot faster than starting from where most people start from. And the topics platforms are what I'm starting to. Oh, no. You ain't asking too many questions. You got to know before you pay your $97. So the platforms that I really recommend is only YouTube. I could say Pinterest, but I say YouTube. YouTube is the main platform. I don't recommend. You don't really have to teach nobody how to do Facebook Reels. Like, it's nothing to teach when it comes down to Facebook Reels. It's nothing really to teach. Hashtags, what is that doing? It's not really, those are not things that somebody can effectively teach and charge you to teach that type of stuff, because it's not going to be around tomorrow to change. The rules is changing every day. So it's not nothing that somebody can teach you. Social platforms are exactly that, social platforms. You got to continuously do the same exact thing every single day if you want to stay at the top, because it's social. So YouTube is the main platform that I teach about, because YouTube is more of a lucrative. Once you learn how to put it all together, it's YouTube. It's not really, I ain't talking about no Facebook, and I ain't talking about no Instagram. You know what I mean? People can find that out on their own, because it ain't really nothing to find out. Just post. It ain't no strategy behind Instagrams and you know what I mean, or Facebooks. It's no strategy. So what you want is to put yourself in a position where you got a solid strategy, something that's going to actually last, and something that's going to take you on in. The stuff that you do today, you can see how it's working next month, the month after. I put up a video in February about the Facebook Reels. That's still my top view video. It's done got me 70,000 views. That's not a lot of views as according to some people out there, but it's a lot of views for my channel, because that's the one that actually went viral for me and my channel. That's the one that took me on through. So something I did in February is still getting more views on my channel today. That's why I talk about that. So okay, so so I have to set up YouTube. That's all right. So see, that's what you need right there. And then you want to set up to where you learn how to do all this stuff in a structured manner. A lot of people don't know certain things. It's a lot of stuff that go into creating a successful channel and a successful, not just posting videos, not just posting reels, or not just posting Instagram posts, but everything you do, you gotta think about what is it going to make it a success. Like if you put it on certain platforms, it may be good for that day, but by tomorrow you got to start all over again because it's social. Social is continuously moving. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We can do it, but we know why we're doing it. We just doing it just for likes and views and just to run the numbers up real quick. That's not really a solid business strategy. That's not a solid bit. When I'm doing this, I'm talking about a solid business strategy. Step 1, we're gonna do this. Step 2, we're gonna do it like this. Step 3, this is how we do it. Step 4, you know what I mean? That's what I'm doing on here. And it's all about YouTube. It's all about YouTube. We're not gonna be scattered all over the place. I just talked about that earlier. We scattered everywhere. We're not gonna be scattered all over the place. We're gonna be laser focused because we're gonna get this thing to turn in some numbers first. Then we're gonna do this, and you can still do the other stuff, but I'm just saying, like, something got to be the main thing. The main thing got to stay the main thing, and that's it. Let's see here. Now my stomach's starting to growl. Okay, yes, and sharing like-minded group for content on Facebook, Samantha. And then I know nothing about YouTube except how to look for people like you. Okay, so look, so sign up and we're gonna be doing this thing. We're gonna go on and do this thing when you sign up. Now it's November, whatever the date is that's on there, you'll see what the date is. And you can just sign up over there, and then you'll be locked in for the date. And so you'll get an email 72 hours before that actual date. And then I think the date is a Saturday, 2 to 4. I believe it's 2 to 4. Saturday from 2 to 4. And then you'll get an email. Check your emails now. You got to check your emails because that's how we operate. We operate through email. And then you'll be able to. Now the link is going to be something like this, but the link is only going out to the people that pay for the class. And so what I do. Oh yeah, the 17th. Yeah, the 17th. Let me go on here and look, make sure. Let's see. Let me go on here and look right quick. RayvonShay.com/masterclass. Ooh, y'all, I'm hungry. Ooh. Y'all know when I get hungry, y'all get antsy. Mm-hmm. It's gonna tell you who it's for. It's gonna tell you who it's not for. Now look, it's gonna tell you who it's for. I hope y'all didn't hear my stomach growling. So look, it's gonna tell you who it's for and who it's not for, because one thing about it is it's not, everything ain't for everybody. So I want you to know, if you can relate to this, if you resonate with this for you. But if it's not, you will be able to see who it's for, and you'll be able to know this is what we're discussing. We're not jumping off topic. We're not doing all of that. This is what we're gonna learn today, and this is how it's gonna be presented. And this, so you'll be able to. Yeah, did you hear my stomach? So as long as you know, because I don't want people to sign up for something that they didn't, and think they're getting something that they, no. I specialize in repeat customers. I specialize in people coming back for more. So I got to make sure that you on track, so that when the next course come out, so we could take you to the next step, then guess what? You ready for that step because you took this step first. So I can't be doing all that unnecessary stuff. That's why I do that. This is not for these people. This is for these people. If you resonate, then you sign up below. That's it. So good night, y'all. Good night. Good evening. I'm starving. I got to go eat. And then congratulations to you, Samantha, for getting monetized with Facebook. Push. Oh, and well, I mean, I'll probably crank out some tips on Facebook anyway. I'll just be cranking out little tips, and since I know you in Facebook, I'll be cranking out some little tips on that anyway. But bye everybody, bye Peace Shell, and I'll be doing some of that anyway, because it ain't nothing that we can just kind of package up. You know what I mean? Like, you can't package this up. Who wants to? I don't want to package that up. That's not what I want to do. I don't want to package something up that's so wishy-washy. You never know. I done got banned. How in the world how can I package up something I done got banned? No, I'm not doing that. Cinch with Jay Lee. Okay, so hey, Cinch with Jay Lee, what's up? Oh, who's this? Bye, Cinch with Jay Lee. Okay, so when do I go live here? Okay, so when do I go live here? shoot. You know what? Click the notification bell because I don't even know. You know, when you ain't had a job in so long, I ain't had no job since the 90s, so I don't really have like a time frame. Sometimes I'll just say, I'm going live at this time. I'll send out an email to people that's on my email list and let them know I'm going live. Or your notifications will just let you know when I'm live because I just kind of pop on randomly. Uh, Now with my uploads, I'm gonna start scheduling my upload days. But right now, I'm just going live. Just catch me when you can, honey. Just catch me when you can, because I don't even know. So y'all go to bed. Y'all have your lunch. I'm starving. I cooked the beef stew, so I'm finna get ready to eat me some beef stew and some cornbread. This early in the day. It's 2:40. So y'all have a good one and be blessed. Have a great evening.